I'll go ahead and start recording on this thing. Okay, Lamar. Lamar is doing good, yeah? Greetings to all of you guys. So I understand this is, not the best time for international folks if you're outside the United States and, you have to be up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I appreciate that. So I will try to move as fast as we possibly can here. Okay, so you guys, it's great to be back with you all. We have been extremely busy with a lot of things. And so, yeah, 2 a.m. for Colin, 2 a.m. for Dave Carter. Yeah, 4 a.m. for a lot of you guys. We have people from all over the world here, literally, here on this call. So I'll move as quickly as we possibly can. We have some new people here. In fact, if you're new to 4%, if you just joined, if you're going through the Success Challenge maybe for the first time, if you're new to the works of the 4%, if you can give me like an I in the comments real quick. How many people we have that's new? Okay, say I if you're new. Okay, 2 days ago. Okay, a bunch of you guys here. Oh my goodness, a lot of new faces here. Okay, so if you're new here to the 4% community, I wanted to officially welcome you. Virtually. Looking forward to seeing you one day and meeting you one day, just like with everybody else, which we'll probably pull that off, pretty soon here. Okay, so if you have been around with 4% for any period of time, it's great to have you guys back. So I wanted to get together with everybody, and I've got a few things I wanted to go over. I think it will be important. Some things that we're doing, some things, especially for promotional partners, especially for you guys who are going through the Success Challenge, and maybe you are or you're not a promotional partner, depends. So, but I think some things that I'll be covering here will be very, very relevant for promotional partners. Optional. Some of this stuff is obviously optional, but I want to make sure that everybody hears it. I want to make sure that we, I'm able to answer any questions about any of these things that we're doing. So first, couple updates. Okay, so latest updates. What we have been working on. So we have been, you might have noticed that I've, pretty much we're disconnected over the last, several weeks from social media, Facebooks, and any of that stuff. And there was a reason for that, because I was zoned in a perfection optimization for product. So and it's because of really what we have been working on, and really what we're doing and where we're going as a company here in the 4%. And also with what I'm seeing out there in the industry, and what a lot of you guys might be seeing out there in the industry as well. There's a couple myths in the industry that's going around, that's getting people all scrambling, I think in the wrong direction, to be honest with you. So you guys notice a lot of marketers are out there, they're being loud, on social, and just talking about a lot of stuff, and I think what's happening here is there's a big wave right now that's going on in the marketplace that is derailing people from the path that is a long-term success. And I think a lot of people in our community, especially internet marketers right now, are focusing on things that are more of a short-term strategies instead of long-term strategies. And I think a lot of people will find we'll find out that the hard way. And so a lot of BS. Yeah, Anita's saying there is a lot of there's two big misconceptions going on right now, and one being like this social media craze, right? Everybody wants to be somebody on social media, and unfortunately most of these guys are just broke. There are a lot of these broke influencers out there, or even some of these gurus that just live for social media. It just doesn't make sense to me. So what we have been doing, and as I'm looking at what's going on in our industry, and I think it's going to get crazier and crazier before it kind of settles, right? Before it corrects. And I think the correction will come. I don't think social media is going anywhere, but I think entrepreneurs, like people, what they're focusing on things. I think there's got to be something. I think there's got to be a big shakeup here pretty soon, which is I don't want that to affect our people. So what we have been doing is, I'm like, dude, forget all that, nonsense, right? We're just gonna basically get in the groove and get in the zone, and really double down on on optimizing and product perfection, right? So with the vision of the 4% here is we want to create literally the world's most trusted, the world's largest hub for entrepreneurs. And so our vision and our mission, what we really want to do is we want to build entrepreneurs. So in order for that to happen, right, instead of being loud out there and just going all over the place just talking about stuff, we were living in the, in studios and, just really had our heads in product development and product perfection and optimization, and just really taking a look at, out of all the products that we have out there, in 4%, which is the top of the top, right? Which products are going to be those products that will make the biggest difference for our people, for our students, when they go through it. How can we eliminate that volume of information and really focus on helping people get results? Okay. So I'll give you an example. One of the myths that I see is happening out there is, email is dead, right? A lot of people actually are catching on to that nonsense, and it's not, and so people that are focusing on just building out, social media following and just focusing on relying on all these social platforms, I think it's a big mistake. And a lot of people are not focusing on really building a business. I think a lot of people are just focusing on doing a little promotional strategy here and there, but not a long-term vision for the business. Case in point, right? For you to get on social media, what do you need? You need to have an email. So if you don't have an email, you cannot even register on social media. So where is the logic in that? Another thing is, with the and I love Russell Brunson and all, but I think there's a big myth as well that derails people for more of a short-term strategy instead of a long-term vision, which is the website is dead, and like having a home on the internet, you don't need it. Funnel is the only option to go. And I think it's taken out of the context, and it's a short-term thing. It's like always, rent. It's like always living with a friend or something, or like always living on somebody else's couch, if you will, or maybe at the hotel, maybe a better place, or maybe always going to like a resort, right, and never having your own home on the internet, and therefore not having a business. So all those things, I think a lot of people are deluding themselves right now. And so we wanted to have we wanted to serve our people in a way that will really put them on a path to success, both short-term and long-term, stability, independence, where you guys don't have to depend on anything else. Whatever social media is going to do, there's going to be more Instagrams coming up. There's going to be some VR thing that's going to come out. There's going to be Facebook might go away. Who knows? Facebook might become another MySpace or whatever the case, right? There might be all these gadgets and widgets coming and going, but the fundamentals of business, the fundamentals of success long term, it's never going to change. You're always going to deal with people. You always will have a relationship with people. You will always have to do fundamental basic things. And a lot of our people are coming in being brand new. Okay, being brand new. You guys are starting out as affiliate marketers and as affiliate entrepreneurs. And so how do you break through that clutter as an affiliate entrepreneur, right? Vlad over here, talks to me about, how Kylie Jenner became rich on what is that? E-commerce, right? E-commerce. And this is like the thing. Well, e-commerce is not what got her rich. What got her rich was audience, right? So, if Kim Kardashian or somebody who's a famous superstar right now, if they launch a product, if they get behind a product, or if they start endorsing a product, doesn't matter what it is, they'll make millions. Is it because of the product? No, it's because of their status and the following that they have built and the relationship that they have built with that following, right? And the name that they have built, which preceded all those millions that they can now do, in a blink of an eye. Make sense? So those, when you look at it like that, right, that's not any different than what you do in affiliate marketing. So when you promote affiliate marketing products, your thing should not be looking at, hey, Kylie Jenner just made her billions in e-commerce, so I should do e-commerce. That would be a diluted way of thinking, right? So your strategy should be like, okay, how can I reverse engineer? How did she make her billions in a day or 2 days or a week or a year, whatever, right? How did that happen? Well, it's because of what preceded that. And so if we apply those strategies and really have a clear mind and move forward with a clear head and intentional, right, in our approach, and really being strategic about it. You guys, our people here in 4% with if we take the right approach to business and to what you're doing, look, you can build yourself an absolutely mind-blowing, massively successful business, long-term, stable, unshakable. So this is where my head was over the last several weeks. I'm like, man, screw everything else. Okay, we're just gonna focus on product perfection, optimization, strategies, and really, making sure that our people, when you guys are going through our products, that you will have those, timeless strategies that will never be shaken by any of these, latest things that come out, in all these platforms. Okay, so we have been, how many of you guys are going through the success challenge right now? Yes, success challenge. Yep. Okay. If you're on this call right now, and if you're not going through the success challenge, I don't know what you're doing. Okay. I highly recommend everybody get on the success challenge. You guys go through it. Okay. So on session 16 of the challenge. Okay, great. So the 4% success challenge is a timeless education on how to build a solid business. How can you be like the celebrity in your space, right? Like what everybody's looking at right now with our celebrities. Oh, Kylie made her billions, and this, and this guy, and The Rock, and all these guys getting behind products and making all those millions and all these different niches. Look, what got him there are the things that we're really focusing on helping you get to. Okay, like 4% as a company. If you guys are new here, 4% as a company, it evolved out of. We started out as a marketing system for another company, like affiliate. Okay, I got my start as an affiliate, having no list, and so the success challenge, it really teaches people and takes them through the path on how to really build it. So if you guys are going through the success challenge, I implore you, I encourage you, and I highly, highly recommend that you don't just skim through that product. It's literally 13, 14 years of everything that I've done. Okay, cutting out all the mistakes and laying down a path that will be timeless, no matter what social media is going to do, no matter what any of these platforms might do. You will have a path and a well of water that you can always go to, right? To drink out of, right? So it's going to be one of those things that you can live in. So the strategy behind this product, okay, is like this. So level 1, okay, is $10,000. Obviously, is our target, to help you get to 10K. Now, this is going to be the hardest money you will ever make. If you have never made money before, okay, getting you from 0 to that 10K will be the hardest money you will ever make. When you guys are getting to the end of level 1, okay, you get to the session 30 of the challenge, and some of you guys are approaching that. This is not a rush thing. This is not a race. This is, you go at your own pace with this. But I want to give you a little bit of a glimpse into what's happening. Okay, so when you get to session 30 of the success challenge, you will graduate. I've created a mastermind that we will insert in between session or level 1 and level 2 of the challenge. So the whole goal is not just information, throwing information at you, but it's implementation of the information that you're learning and actually getting results, documenting your results, and then graduating you to the next level. Okay, so here is what we did. Okay, in between level 1 and level 2 of the challenge, when you guys get to end of level 1, you will be put into the mastermind phase of the success challenge. And so this is where, any questions, and I know some of you guys might have questions about, different things as you're going through the sessions of the challenge, right? Okay, like on session 20 or session 19, I'm not really sure about that, or I would like to ask a question about that. So basically go through that information, apply as much as you can, okay? But don't worry about, don't look at this as a race, because once you reach to session 30, okay, you will be granted access to a mastermind at no extra cost. We basically just took the challenge concept of the success challenge, and we just made it like 100 times better, because you will not go to level 2 unless you have graduated level 1. Now, we have some people that have already hit those targets, okay, $10,000, quite a few people actually. I can probably pull up the numbers for next update or whatever, but there's quite a few people that have already hit that 10K, but there's also some people who are brand new, and I don't want you guys to feel like overwhelmed or frustrated, because everybody, you can't, somebody said, you can't compare your chapter 1 to somebody's chapter 15, right? And that's true. But if you just follow that program, okay, we just made it, 10 times better in terms of helping you implement what you have learned, and you will hit those targets if you don't, so long as you don't give up, right? Because we were going to be hanging out, and there's going to be a schedule coming out literally this week, okay, where you will see when we, when those mastermind calls will be taking place, and there's going to be ongoing calls literally as people are graduating, okay, from session 30, you'll be dropped into a mastermind. We work together, implementation. There's no more theory needed there. There's no more additional like training or like classes needed. It's all implementation now, okay? And so you will stay there and work literally with me like this, in this format, on implementing stuff, okay? And then you go to level 2. So nobody's going to go to level 2 unless we have documented your success, that you have graduated level 1 and hit your target, which is 10K in sales. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's that. So we have been, I have been perfecting that, that aspect of the product, because this product right here is obviously it's invaluable to anybody who is looking to build a long-term business selling other people's products. Okay, so yeah, if you are going through that, just keep on going, and please, for your sake, complete all the sessions to the best of your ability. And so that's, the success challenge is literally, the best training on how to build a 6-figure business selling other people's products anywhere I have seen in the industry. So also, we have been working, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in just in a few minutes here, but Internet Traffic Mastery, Internet Traffic Academy. So those are a core product. We were working on perfecting those products. I'll talk about that in a little bit. eStage. So eStage is your home on the internet. So you can think of like the 4% right now, the company, the website of the 4%. That started out in the same concept as eStage. Literally, like what you guys are going through the success challenge, and you're going from level 1 to level 2 to level 3. The concept of having a home on the internet, whether it's eStage or something that that you build custom, or maybe you hire somebody to do this for you, is incredibly important. Without that, you don't have a business. If you just have a funnel, you don't have a business. Your funnel is not your business. Your funnel is a tool that you should be using and really mastering to bring people into your business, okay, into your world, and then your world needs to be built out. Like, so eStage for me really is like 4% evolved from a concept of eStage concept to now it's a company, it's a place, it's a home, and it's going to get bigger, it's going to get better, it's going to get stronger, and it's going to help and serve millions and millions of people. Okay, so don't underestimate the power of that. So we have released, we have been working on eStage as well, and I told you that eStage will get bigger and better. So eStage will, there's a great vision we have for eStage. We have the latest release that was just I think that went out a couple of days ago. It's got a lot of great updates and great features. If you guys are in eStage Academy, Nigel had a call today, I believe, and so there's a lot of things that you can probably catch up on if you missed that call today with Nigel. Okay, so that's that. Now I want to talk to you a little bit about also some of the another big project that we have going on that is being worked on in the background. Just so you guys know, is the big massive upgrade to the entire 4% structure as far as the platform is concerned. So between programs and classes and resources and tools, everything that we recommend and offer, everything will be under one umbrella, and front end and back end development will mirror each other. So you guys will see. I'm not going to talk to you a lot about that, but that project is going on. It's looking amazing. It's honestly, when you guys see that, you'll flip out. It's going to be the most incredible thing, like a hub, and you'll be able to, you'll be able to be a part of it, obviously, which you are. We'll migrate you over to that, but you'll be able to represent an idea that literally changes people's lives. Like, we're not just talking about selling a product or just making a bug here. We're literally talking about an idea and a structure and a platform that literally, like, I'll be pumped to talk to my grandma about it. You know what I mean? Like, you'd be pumped to talk to your significant other, to your mom, to your dad, to your family, to your relative, to the people that you care the most about, because it will change their lives. So that's really what we're after. Not about just being loud on social media and just, and just talking about nothing. Our focus is product enhancement and just really, optimization and product development, and really present the best, absolutely best products to the marketplace that we can possibly come up with and we can possibly imagine. So this brings me to the next kind of a segue, kind of for us to segue into the next thing that I wanted to talk to you about, which is promotional partners. How many of you guys are here are promotional partners of 4%? Yeah. So if you are a promotional partner, okay, please listen closely, because this will be really important for you. So up to this point, okay, we have been, our rule has been like this. With the most recent update to the promotional partners, if you have been going with us for, I think, what is it, 8 months, maybe close to a year now. So we had it like this. Anybody who signed up as a 4% user on a 4% system, even free members, or if they bought a product, they could automatically become a promotional partner without needing to do anything else. So that is changing now. Okay, so please hear me out really closely. That has been a big thing. Hang on one sec. Let me check this update from the developer, because this is literally going live right now. Okay, just catching up on Slack here. Hold on one sec. Okay, sweet. Okay, so check this out. So starting tonight, okay, we are making a pretty important modification to the promotional partners, that side of the business, that side of the platform. Okay, so we are separating, okay, our customers, our users, our students, and promotional partners. Okay, and how we're doing it is like this. If you would like to be a promotional partner with 4%, okay, if you currently are an active promotional partner, or you would like to become a promotional partner, and then moving forward, anybody who wants to become a promotional partner, they'll have to fill out a promotional partner's application and go through the approval process of becoming a promotional partner of the 4%. Now, we're not charging for it. There is no charge for it. There is nothing weird about it. It's just basically for us to be able to communicate directly to our promotional partners for what they want. Like, for example, if we don't have this separation, then how do I know? When I send out a communication piece, especially with some of the things I'm going to be talking to you about here in a moment, about funnels and promotions and campaigns we're launching out for these products and stuff like that. If somebody is not necessarily interested in promoting 4% products, we don't want to force people to promote 4% products. Okay, but I don't want to necessarily send out like a blanket correspondence to everybody, and then talk about stuff that's relevant to promotional partners. So we're basically drawing a line in the sand and saying, hey, if you want to be a promotional partner, you'll have to fill out an application, go through that process, get yourself approved, agree to the promotional partners agreement, standard industry stuff, and you'll become a promotional partner. Okay, there is no extra cost for it. If you are a promotional partner right now, okay, you still have to fill out an application, because this is a new feature or a new thing that we're doing starting tonight. Your links will continue to operate. Your commissions will, if you have sales happening, if you have promotions right now going on, they're not stopping. Okay, they're not going to be paused. Your links will not go dead. Everything will stay intact. Okay, however, if you do not fill out your promotional partner's application and get yourself, agree to the agreement and that go through that standard, um, process, then although your commissions will accumulate, okay, your payout will be pending until we get that information and get that application from you. So when you log into the 4% members area, sometime after we're done here with this meeting, okay, and you go to promotional partners area, like promo partners dashboard, you will see a little page with like an application that you'll have to fill out, and then click submit. And then it should automatically approve you, because right now we're going to set everybody for automatic approval, because I know a lot of you guys are promotional partners. So you should automatically get approved by the system. Again, all of your links will stay the same. Nothing changes on, all your commissions will stay the same. There is nothing changed. We just got to do this formality so that we can separate you from just being a user and a student, to be able to communicate with you and see you officially as a promotional partner. Okay, we're clear on that, yes? Okay, now moving forward, what we're doing with promotional partners is it'll be an approval process. Okay, so anybody new that wants to become a promotional partner moving forward, probably sometime next week, we're going to implement this. They'll go through like a manual review and approval process, and we don't necessarily want to have everybody obviously promoting 4% products. We want to have promotional partners that will be able to, we can lock hands with and really trust that they would not misrepresent the brand and what we stand for, what we're all about, and just make sure that we're both on the same page in terms of the, values and how we're going to operate in the industry, promoting our products. So again, our focus is, product centric first and foremost, results driven products. Okay, products that will be life transforming, not just, in words, but in actual practice. So that's, you guys can rest assured, this is where we're putting a lot of resources, all of our energy, all of our attention goes to that department, is to make sure that the products are absolutely gold, rock solid. Okay. So when we promote those products, we are going to be, we're going to go sleeping, put our heads on a pillow, and we're going to sleep like a baby, knowing that we're making a great difference and you're building your business, representing great stuff. Okay, done and approved, Ginger. Okay, good. Now, you don't have to do this now. All right, do this after the meeting here. Okay, so that is that. Now, another thing that we're making a big change, and this is important, okay, for as far as promotional partners. So, and this has to do with the multiple streams of income. Okay, everybody know, how many of you guys know what I'm talking about when I say multiple streams of income? So we have in 4%, we have this ecosystem, right? That if you're a promotional partner, you can promote our products, okay, from the 4% marketplace. But you can also participate in the 4% ecosystem. And so ecosystem that you can get paid from all these other, resource companies and, all these tools companies and whatnot that we collaborate with, or we recommend their products, from autoresponders to different, tracking technologies and whatnot, ClickFunnels. And a lot of our people have been making a lot of money. How many of you guys have made money with the 4% ecosystem? Yes? So here is what we're looking at, right? We were looking at that setup, and I'm like, all right, what we've got here is an incredible idea, and especially with the release, as you guys will see, of this big project that we're working on, as the structure, like the platform of the 4%, this upgraded, platform that we're working on, where the front end and back end will be matching. Like your user experience will be the same. And so we're bringing a lot, like we're taking the idea of the ecosystem and the MSI, this whole concept, to like it's going to get like 100 times better and more powerful. So in other words, the front end of the 4% and the back end of the 4% will be the same. And so everything that you see, on a back end with all these things, you'll have a package that you'll be able to send people to, or like a place where you'll be able to send people to. And if they do anything, if they don't, let's say they don't necessarily buy a program, or they don't enroll in a program, but they check out a resource, or maybe they check out, maybe another industry event or another industry webinar or something like that. If you are eligible to participate in the ecosystem of that 4%, you can benefit and you can make commissions from pretty much any transactions that people might make on 4% platform, regardless if they, buy the product or do something else, like check out some resource. Okay, so it's going to be really, really cool. So this is obviously a great privilege, right? And it's an incredible bonus to offer that. So what we are doing is we are making a little modification to this, okay? Because what's our vision? It goes back to our vision and to, really what we really are trying to accomplish here. So we're trying to help people. If we're serving affiliate marketing community, my intention is to teach you, okay, how to build an affiliate marketing empire. Really, that's what I want to do, okay? And how do I do that? Is I do that through the Success Challenge for affiliate marketing, okay? You guys enjoying the Success Challenge? Okay. So if you go through the Success Challenge, in session 4, I believe, is where we introduce you to this concept of the 4% ecosystem. Now, this is optional. We're not, we don't require people to buy products in order to promote 4% products. However, when it comes to the ecosystem, it's a privilege. So what we're doing is we're putting 2 rules in place for the ecosystem and the MSI platform of the 4%. Okay. So in order for you to have access and be eligible to participate and use the 4% ecosystem and multiple streams of income, this whole concept, you have to be an active affiliate, okay, active promotional partner, which you do that by filling out an application. It's really, really simple. You don't have to buy a product. You don't have to pay anything to be an affiliate, okay? So you can literally just fill out an application as long as you're approved. Welcome aboard. Let's work together, make some money, okay? Now, second rule for MSI is that, and this is only for MSI, people that are in the 4% Success Challenge, okay, students of the 4% Success Challenge, when they reach to session 3 of the challenge, okay, they have to complete session 3, and when they do, their MSI will open up for them, okay? So this encourages people to go through the Success Challenge, at least go through the first 3-4 sessions, okay? And so I was debating, whether we should do this for, people that are just going lifetime, because most people go in lifetime anyhow, or leave it for monthlies as well. We decided to leave it for monthlies as well. But we are going to limit this and allow people that have gone and completed at least 3 sessions of the Success Challenge, okay, to be eligible and get themselves set up for the MSI ecosystem, okay? Now, we're not going to charge you anything extra for it. We just want you to go and learn how to build, a proper affiliate marketing business. And the best education in the world, to my knowledge, is the 4% Success Challenge, okay? So what that will do is, if somebody is complete outsider, right, and they're coming in just because they want to make a buck, leveraging 4% products, they can promote the products directly and just earn commissions on products if they want to. However, we're going to reserve this extra bonus and this ecosystem feature, right, of this multiple streams of income. Instead of you earning one channel income from just one source, you can open up 17 different sources through the ecosystem of the 4%. So we're going to reserve that feature for people who are going through our products and who have, committed to their future and creating and really learning how to do this properly. Okay. So that is that. And I think most of you guys are, unless you're just literally getting started on the Success Challenge, go through that program. This should become like that guidebook, the playbook on how do you build this thing. Because again, I'm telling you, the hardest money that you will earn will be from you going from 0 to your first 10,000. When you guys get to that end of that level 1, okay, that's why we focus so much on a lot of these things that most people would be like, dude, why focus on these, this mindset and this other things that is not relevant? Is because it's needed, and but when you get to the end of level 1, I promise you, level 2, taking it from 10,000 to 100,000, if you do things in level 1 the way I show you, it'll be like 10 times easier than what it took you to go from 0 to 10,000. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And so just trust the program, trust the process, you guys. I'm taking a lot of time to really build this curriculum and make sure that you get results from it. Like, I'm not interested in just giving you information. Information you can get off of YouTube, you can go to YouTube and you can find any information you want. We're not lacking information. We're lacking the right information in the right order and direction. That's what people are lacking. And that's why people are not successful. So if you are here and, you're not in the 4% success challenge, honestly, you're missing out. You can, I highly recommend that you get on it and go through it. The reviews that's coming from it, it's unbelievable. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Okay, so we're clear on that so far, yes? Okay, I wanna talk to you guys about earning money. Okay, so I have been, living in, and my focus is 3 things, actually 4 things. Perfecting and optimizing the success challenge, moving the challenge, obviously forward. Okay, working with you guys. This is a living, breathing thing. Again, it should not be a rush. It should be an implementation thing. Okay, everybody that gets to session 30 in level 1, you will not get to level 2 unless you make your 10K in sales selling somebody else's product. It doesn't have to be 4% stuff. It can be somebody else's product, but we are looking for success stories. We're looking for actual, results. And so I am dedicating that mastermind to continue to working with these people, right? Who get to the end of this level 1 to make sure you guys get that result. Okay. So I think if you just commit to your success, if you don't focus on what's going on in the industry. You guys, there's so much garbage going on in the industry. It's ridiculous. It's leading people astray. It's a lot of these marketers out there, it's complete nonsense. You do not have to be everywhere. You do not have to scream aloud. You do not have to document, what you have for dinner, for lunch, for, when you go to a restaurant, when you wake up, and what you do when you drink a water or whatever. That's nonsense, man. It's nonsense. Okay. That's bells and whistles. That's if you want to be fancy. That's whatever. That's not making you money. What's going to make you money is fundamentals that will never, ever change. Now, once you have the fundamentals down and then you want to add all these other bells and whistles onto your life and thing, fine. Right. But my goal is to help you become an unshakable entrepreneur. Okay. And really build something that's going to be, that's going to be here to stay long term. Okay. So commit to yourself, learn the craft, and I'm going to be working with you. The only way you fail in the success challenge is if you just don't do stuff, or if you just give up. Which in this case, you're just giving up on yourself. We made it affordable. It's $49 a month, $497 lifetime right now. Anyway. Okay. Now the next thing is this. So let's talk about, making money. So now that we are making this separation between promotional partners and regular students. Okay. So what we're going to be focusing on doing, you guys, is focus on helping you make money. Okay. How do you make money? It's really not complicated process, right? So how do you make money? If you don't have a product, if you don't know what you're doing, if you see, and there's all these other shiny object that's out there, and everybody's screaming in your face, hey, this is the best, this is the next best thing, this is whatever, this is the next big, boom, or whatever the case is. How do you make money? It's really, really simple. The way you make money is you get educated. If you're not educated on how to make money in business, in doing what we're doing, you will not make money. You might have a few bucks that you might get lucky to earn, but there is no long-term success. So So the way that you make money is A, you get educated, right? B is you promote great products. You promote great products, whether it's 4% products, whether it's somebody else's products, but you've got to represent and promote amazing, world-class products that you will be proud to represent, that you will be proud to stand behind and sign your name next to them. Okay? Don't promote garbage. Don't promote junk, because you're putting your reputation on the line, and you're sabotaging the future of your business. Okay? And then number 3, as you're doing the top 2, okay, the third thing is you focus on building a real business around what you're doing. Okay? So don't see yourself as an affiliate. See yourself as a business owner. Okay? How do you make money? Again, educate yourself, promote great products, and focus on building a real business, not a fly-by-night promotional dealie, right? But you focus on building a real business. And if you focus on that, okay, you don't have to do anything else. You don't have to, chase all these, all these things that other people are chasing. And you can be sane, actually, you don't have to be like insane doing this kind of stuff. Because what you do, right? What you do is in the process, and again, the whole component of building your business, the actual process of building your business, is you systematize what you do, okay, through the education, or what you learn in the education, and then also by promoting other people's products, and you can actually build a business. There's people making millions and millions, tens of millions of dollars promoting other people's stuff, but they're not affiliates. They're independent entrepreneurs, right? So you can be the same. So what I want to talk to you guys about is some of the things that we're doing to help our promotional partners. Obviously, the education part, in my opinion, the success challenge, what we have here is there is nothing like it anywhere out there in the world. And I can say it confidently, right? And people can check it out. That's fine. But I can say it. So for education, we've got that covered. We're focusing insanely right now on making sure that the products are polished, optimized for results. Okay. And so our products will be absolutely pure gold, world-class, unshakable, timeless, concepts and information that will actually help people change their lives. Okay. So then that brings me to the third component here of what do we do from our side to help our affiliate, promotional partners, our affiliates in 4%, help them earn money and really build a business around that concept. Okay. And so again, education and products, people can promote anything they want to promote. Okay. However, if people choose to promote 4% products, okay, remember you guys, I was talking about collaboration. Okay. I was talking about, you should not see yourself as an affiliate, or like work for 4% or depend on 4%, or, oh my goodness, my future depends on what Vic is going to do or what 4% is going to do. Okay. I was always an advocate of, hey, let's collaborate. Let's help you educate. Let's get you educated, right? Let's teach you how to do it so that you can stand on your own 2 feet. So you never have to rely on somebody or some system or some traffic source or some things. Okay. You can stand on your own 2 feet and you can call your shots by yourself. You can create your own economy. Doesn't matter who occupies the White House. Doesn't matter what the industry is doing. You will have an awareness and the knowledge on how do you create your own economy. Okay. If you want something, you can create it. And if you don't have that ability, well, you need to get educated on how to be able to do that. Okay. How many of you guys would like to have that, unbelievable ability to be able to do that kind of stuff? Okay. It's incredible. If you have that confidence in yourself, in your abilities, because you've learned some things and you've dedicated yourself to your craft and you became the best at it. What's the concept of the 4%? It's a concept of greatness. Okay. Forget being mediocre or, or average or doing what the masses are doing. You want to master your craft. And I'm telling you, if you would tell me that I would be where I'm at today or be able to create the lifestyle for my family that we're blessed with right now. When I was getting started, when I did not have nothing to my name, when I had no products, no credibility, no reputation, no list, nothing. And I started out promoting other people's products, right? And so that evolved. You can do your own version of whatever that might look like, for yourself. I'm just telling you, this is available for you, okay? So what we're doing with you guys is we're cutting down on a lot of the things that are not relevant, and just really focusing on the top 3 products that we're going to be focusing on really, really heavily with our promotional partners, okay? To help you make a lot of money if you want to leverage our products and really collaborate with us. Because what I want you to do is I want you to be able to collaborate with great companies. Now, if you choose 4% as a company that you want to collaborate with, great. How can we, from our side as 4%, help you make a lot of money? Okay. Again, we focus on creating great products. We teach you how to build your business, and then we collaborate together, okay, on getting those products into, out there in the market, out there in the world, and really building something that's great with it. So here's what we're doing. This week, I am finalizing there's a great need for a product in traffic generation arena. Okay. And we all know that. And we talked about it before. I did not have the time to really focus on it until now. So this week I'm finalizing a funnel. It's going to be really, really awesome. Very powerful funnel for Internet Traffic Academy. So you guys know, if you're in the 4%, we have a product called Internet Traffic Mastery. Okay. Internet Traffic Mastery is a traffic training product. Now, what we said is anybody that owns Internet Traffic Mastery, that's going to evolve into what we're going to call Internet Traffic Academy. Internet Traffic Academy will have other pillars. So it will include everything about traffic generation. It will include everything about list building and list capturing, right? How do you capture people onto your list? Okay, list building mastery, communication mastery. How do you communicate with that list? All right, and then tribe building mastery, copywriting mastery as well. So there's five pillars. And so the academy is what we're going to be launching out. Okay, so I'm working on finalizing a funnel for the academy. So we're no longer going to be selling Internet Traffic Mastery. Okay, we're going to be promoting and selling Internet Traffic Academy. If you currently own Internet Traffic Mastery, okay, you guys stay tuned. Sometime this week, you will be getting an email with basically your upgrade to the academy at no extra cost. Okay, the academy, it's a $10,000 product. It's the academy. It's the whole enchilada. It's got 5 pillars, $2,000 each if we were to sell it separately. Okay. If you own Internet Traffic Mastery right now, you will be upgraded to the academy at no extra cost. You'll have traffic mastery, list building mastery, conversion mastery, copywriting mastery, tribe building mastery. Okay. All right. So promotional partners. Okay. You guys listen up. If you are a promotional partner, there will be 2 funnels that we are going to be putting out and doing really doing a launch for it. Okay. So starting next week, today's Tuesday, next week, okay, we are going to be doing a launch for Internet Traffic Academy, and you can participate in that launch. So the way the launch is going to work is we're going to launch it out with a traditional launch model. Okay. So we're going to put out pre-launch content. It's going to build up to a launch. And if you participate in this pre-launch promotion, my prediction is you can probably make a lot of money, because we'll be selling the academy. So you'll be able to earn some serious commissions with that. Okay. So past the launch, then we're going to have another funnel that will be evergreen. And And you guys will be able to promote that as well. Okay. So I'm not going to take too much time right now to talk about the launch details, because that's the conversation that we're going to have with promotional partners. So if you are a promotional partner, if you would like to be a promotional partner, okay, you need to get your application in, get yourself signed up, get yourself approved. Just log into the members area of the 4%, go to Promo Center, fill out that application, submit it, and you'll be approved. And then just kind of stay tuned for the announcements, because again, this is another reason why we're separating them right now, because if you're not, or if you don't care about being a promotional partner, then it's not for you. If you just want to be a student, totally cool. But promotional partners, we're going to go into a pre-launch next week, and then we're going to go into a launch of Internet Traffic Academy. Internet Traffic Academy will be selling for at least $2,000 out there with payment options. With pre-launch is going to be a great launch. There's a great need for that product in the marketplace. And from 4%, Internet Traffic Academy, we're basically claiming that territory. We're going to own the space for traffic training. There is not, I don't know of any good courses out there on traffic training really out there in the industry. There's some okay ones, here and there, but there's no leader out there in the industry. So what we're going to do is 4% will have a pillar, we'll have a product, we'll have this academy that just basically anything that's got to do with traffic generation. How do you get it? How do you capture those people? Okay. How do you talk to them? How do you convert them? And then how do you build a tribe around them? Anything that's related to traffic, which is, what is traffic? It's people. Okay. So we will teach people how to become masters of working with the this whole concept of traffic generation. It's going to be incredible. So we're going to have it. It's going to be a long, it's going to be a big thing. Timeless ideas, just like with the 4% Success Challenge. So the Success Challenge is, how do you build a business? Okay. Traffic generation is like a fuel. It's like a rocket fuel for the rocket, right? So if the Success Challenge is that rocket, then the traffic is that fuel that's gonna lift that rocket up and take it into space. Okay. All right, so that brings me to another thing that I wanted you guys to be aware of as well. If you do not have internet traffic mastery right now, okay, this is totally up to you. You can get it later, okay? Since this is a private meeting for members only with 4%. This week, what I'm planning on doing is opening up maybe for a day or two and give you guys an ability, if you want to pick up internet traffic mastery for whatever the discounted price that we have been selling it for. You will have that shot. So it'll be sometime this week. I can't tell you, just watch your email. It'll be probably sometime before the week ends, because next week there's going to be no more discount. And so we had this, member, non-member, different pricing and things like that. We're just basically optimizing all that. We're consolidating all these different price points, and we're just going to have one price. Take it or leave it. The product is unbelievably awesome, and it's going to be, it's going to be simple. Okay. So if you are interested in picking that up, watch for the email. We'll probably send you an email or something like that later on, sometime this week, and give you an opportunity to pick it up at a discount. If you don't, no big deal. You don't have to. You can get it later at whatever the price is going to be launching to the public, and so that's that. Okay. Okay. So here is what. I don't have the time to talk about the E-Stage, but I'll probably talk to you a little bit about that later. But E-Stage, we are the plans and kind of the vision we have for E-Stage, which is your home on the internet, is like we talked about before. It's going to go multiple niches, but it's a little premature for this conversation for time wise, and I understand some of you guys are out super early, have to be up super early. So here's what's happening. Here's what's happening this week, you guys. Okay, this week, what you will see is, starting tonight, is the affiliate sign up process. Should be live right after this webinar. Okay, so this is live. So separating promotional partners with just students. If you do want to become a promotional partner, make sure to go through that process. Number two, if you want to participate in the ecosystem and the multiple streams of income in 4%, okay, and be able to earn all these passive, incomes from all these different tools, and without really doing any extra work, all these supplemental income streams, then you have to be enrolled in, you have to be an active affiliate, and you have to be enrolled in the 4% Success Challenge, and you have to complete your first 3 sessions, okay? And then it'll open up for you. If you already had your MSIs filled in, be sure to complete, the above mentioned, criteria, and you'll be good. All right. So also, Internet Traffic Academy funnel being finalized this week, and we're going to be ready for the pre-launch next week. And I'll be communicating only with promotional partners about that. Okay. So if you're not a promotional partner, you will not be hearing about, participating in that promotion, because obviously, it's only for promotional partners if they want to participate in that. And we'll also be putting out events calendar. So there's going to be ongoing calls that will be launching out, open hour or office hours, and Q&A calls that we will probably have going on. So just kind of watch for the events calendar that will get updated here as well sometime this week. Next week we'll have Internet Traffic Academy launch, or going to a pre-launch, and so you guys will hear about that if you're a promotional partner. Okay. Now there's a couple other things. If you are, and this is not for everybody, this is for very, very few people here. If you are in, if you have been participating, or if you participated in the co-op, that little promotion we did with the through the Success Challenge, okay, we will be getting together tomorrow. We've got I told you guys about something really sweet we're doing with that. So I'll be communicating with you, differently, because it's not relevant for, hundreds of people that are on here, close to 1,000 people right now. Okay, so watch for my email about that tomorrow. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is maybe spend a few minutes here and just kind of look at the chat and answer any questions and see if we have any questions. Does it cost to become a promotional partner? No, it does not. Can I still get in the co-op? No, we have closed that co-op and it's not available right now. Okay. Can you go at your own pace with the course? That's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to go at your own pace. You don't have to go through every session every 24 hours. Okay. I think what we may do is, I think, and this is a possibility, we might even open it up so that if you are a lifetime subscriber to the Success Challenge, you probably might have all the sessions opening up for you. But I don't want people to go through these sessions and literally force themselves to rush through them every 24 hours or every 48 hours. If one session takes you, if what you learn in that one session is going to take you 2 weeks to really implement and marinate those ideas and just put it into action, hey, take 2 weeks on it. Look, a lawyer, a professional, goes to college for years to learn their craft, right? To make the kind of money they want to make. Why do most of these people go to college? Because they want to make more money, man. There might be a few people that go because they want to make a difference, like being a doctor and things like that. But dude, these guys go and dedicate many, many, many years to learn their craft and become the best. So why wouldn't you do that? Don't buy into this myth that is going on the internet of this, fast push button riches. You guys, it does not exist. Kylie Jenner made her billions not because she got a product launched. It's because of who she was prior to that product launch. You get it? You will not make your millions overnight, but you will make your millions if you go through the process and prepare yourself. Tipalti, we are in final reps. It's a long process with Tipalti. We are still going with Tipalti. You guys will get onboarded with Tipalti. They will be processing the payments. We are in a final stretch with them on getting you guys onboarded. So that's coming up. Okay. Okay. So let's see other questions. Our ClickFunnels using Tipalti? I believe so. Okay. What is Tipalti? It's a payment processing, or it's an affiliate commission payout company that we're going to be integrating with our system, and they'll be able to pay you in multiple ways, however you want. So it's just an easy way to get you paid as a promotional partner. Okay. All right. Somebody's asking about the structure of the commission structure of the promotional partner. We'll be talking about that to promotional partners. So people that are not promotional partners, you guys don't have to be bored with that topic. But we've got some great ideas about commission structure for promotional partners. Some potential sweet bonuses that you guys can be earning. Again, my vision is collaborating with people that I would feel good about collaborating with. You know what I mean? Like people that are pushing some kind of a garbage over here, and then they're just gonna filler their what you call it, their portfolio with a 4% product. So if somebody's promoting like a 4% product over here, and then they're promoting like a garbage, like completely something that's just garbage over here, they're really devaluing what we really stand for. You know, that promotional partner, I can't work with that guy. You know, I mean, if somebody is contradicting with the kind of products that they're promoting, and they're going to fall for anything just to make a buck, I really honestly don't want to work with that guy. You know, I mean, I would rather not work with that person than to work with somebody who might, you know, like devalue and potentially hurt the brand. We've got something that's really special going on here, you guys. We've got something. If we don't mess it up, we can be the beacon in the industry, okay? That will impact, and we can impact through our work together. We can impact, and we will impact tens of millions of people's lives in the industry for the better, you know? So my thing is collaboration, man. Collaboration. We want ConvertKit, please. Yes, ConvertKit. Okay. So I had a conversation with ConvertKit. So ConvertKit, there was a little scare with ConvertKit. Apparently, so they will not shut your account down if you don't mention anything about money. But as soon as you start mentioning about money and specific dollar amounts, they'll spank you. Okay. So we have eStage integrating with ConvertKit. You know, if you're asking about eStage, you just like in your send outs of the emails, or your email content copy, or your email copy, I think a better way to say it, right? You just don't talk about money. As long as you don't talk about money or specific dollar amounts, you should be fine with ConvertKit as well. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they got scared because I think in one of the emails, and we're gonna adjust that as well in the success challenge. I think it's one of those sessions, but we had a bunch of people wrote an email talking about specific dollar amount, and they got scared. So you got to understand, ConvertKit is a smaller company, and so they really want to make sure that they're protecting themselves. Okay. Another thing, so somebody is asking about events and stuff like that in World Ventures. So you guys, here's the idea. The idea is to help you guys in 4% get on some solid grounds financially. First and foremost, nothing else really matters. You traveling, you going to, here or there, it's not really, it doesn't matter unless you have enough money coming in to support yourself, to grow your business, to travel. And when you travel, you want to make sure your business can operate without you. That's the goal. That's the focus. Okay. You don't want to travel and be broke. There's a lot of broke gurus out there. They travel and they hoping somebody covers their bill. You don't want to do that. You want to, when you travel, you want to be able to drop, 40,000, 50,000 and not have to worry about it, because you can make it just like that anytime. And as a matter of fact, when you travel and you have more money coming in than what you can spend traveling. Okay. That's what I'm trying to get our people to. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens through a process, and it happens through dedication. It happens through your commitment to your future, not your commitment to me or 4%. I just want to be a guide for you. Okay. Because I've been through this path. I've made a lot of mistakes, and I can guide you. I can tell you, hey, move away from here. This is there's a pothole over here. Let's go over here. That's what I'm doing through the success challenge. You get it? So here's the idea. Okay. The idea is to get you guys to really go and build a solid business. Most people don't have their own products. Okay. In fact, anybody that tells you, any of these gurus that tell you, hey, you should create your own product, man, it's if you cannot successfully promote somebody else's product and make money, creating your own product is going to be a disaster. Okay. So selling another company's product or somebody else's product as an affiliate and then building a business around that should be like step number one. And then you getting great at it should be first and foremost. Okay. Top priority. So that's why, see, when we look at that picture, that is why we have created and perfecting the success challenge, which teaches people how to do this. But then there's another component that people need to understand that they need to master, which is traffic generation and everything that's related to traffic generation. Okay. When you can call your shots, when you can get attention and literally demand people to come to you, okay, to see whatever it is that you're promoting, and then you know what to do with those people when they show up, how to monetize them, how to capture them. Now that you capture them onto your email, it's not just about getting people onto your email and then hammering them, because your email is going to go, your open rate is going to be nothing. And some of these gurus that say that email is dead, well, no wonder. Okay. I've got 584,085 emails sitting in my inbox right now. Okay. That's what I've got. Okay. One of my emails, I'm right here looking at it right now. It's 201,000. Another email has 28,000. Another email has 15,000. Another email has 32,000. Obviously, these are some of the, some of my other email inboxes, right? Now, does that mean that email is dead? No. Okay. Does that mean that I don't open emails that I want to open? Absolutely not, right? So even though I might have that many emails just sitting in my inbox, but the emails that I care about, I open them. Same thing with you, okay? So email is really important. That's the biggest part of the puzzle. Okay, so communicating with people and then cultivating that relationship so they're looking forward to opening your emails, and you become, their person that they're looking up to. You can sell any product as long as you believe in it. Okay, all of these things, again, go through the success challenge. I teach you all that stuff there. Okay. Co-op. Keith, I already said about co-op. Okay, we're getting together tomorrow with you guys about the co-op. That is relevant for just a handful, very, very small group of people, not relevant to almost 1,000 people here in the room right now. Okay. Okay, let's see. Can I be a millionaire promoting your product, Vic? Theory, you can be okay. If you do what I teach you, okay, you can make $1 million in a year. In my book, a millionaire is not somebody who made $1 million and it took him 17 years. In my book, if you call yourself a millionaire, I assume that you're talking about making $1 million in a year. Okay, $83,000 and $333, $83,333 in a month. Can you make $83,000 in a month promoting somebody else's products? Absolutely. Will you make that kind of money promoting one product? Probably not. That's why we're talking about multiple streams of income. That's why we're talking about systematic way of doing things, and then growing you, and then really teaching you how to build a business and then work on your business instead of in your business. Because when you have the proper structure, I've made my first 1,000 selling somebody else's product. I've made my first 100,000 selling somebody else's product. I made my first million selling somebody else's product. I made my first 5 million in a year, actually 18 months, selling somebody else's product. I did not own the product. I was able to make that kind of money. So the answer is absolutely yes, but it wasn't selling one product. It was, multiple streams of income, So yes, you can. Absolutely. And the Success Challenge teaches you exactly precisely how to do that. Level 1, how do you get to 10K? From 0 to 10K. Level 2, how do you go from 10K to 100K? Level 3, how do you go from 100K to a million? Selling other people's products. Okay. But how you go from 10K to 100K is you got to leverage systems. And that's what we're going to talk about a lot in that level, is systematizing. And this is where your E stage, this is everything that we do in level 1 becomes so relevant. So if you guys are slacking in level 1 stuff, level 2 stuff will not make sense to you. Okay. Thinking of everything here. Okay. All right. Great to see you too, Atik. Hope you've been doing great, man. All right. I want to be a promotional partner. Okay, so if you want to be a promotional partner, just log into the 4% members area, go to promo center and fill out your application, submit it. And anybody that submits their application, if you guys are here, you should okay, get automatic approval, because there's no manual review. Unless you do something crazy, be sure to read through the agreement. Okay, just, I want to make sure that, you guys understand, what the agreement, what we're expecting from you and all that stuff. But to make a long story short, and just to really simplify it, look, stand for something noble, do things that are not stupid, and just do the right things, and you'll be fine. Okay. I'm slacking. You don't want to slack, man. You don't want to slack. Okay. Already approved. Okay, great. Okay. I'll tell you guys this. A little bit later on, we're going to be introducing the mastermind in the 4%, but it will be for people that will be relevant for, like we'll have a high-end mastermind in 4% that will be for people who are making good money. We will never oversell. We will never sell products that will not be relevant for people just for the sake of selling it or trying to make more money. Okay. Money is not the goal here. Success stories is, so when you guys are going through the Success Challenge and you complete level 1 and you understand how to make 10,000 consistently, and really what I'm envisioning, how do we do that on every single month, right? You go to level 2, you're at 100K, your life will change. Like your entire future will change. So now for you to go see what got you to 10K will not get you to 100K. What got you to 100K will not get you to 1 million. So that's where the concept of the masterminds come into the picture big time. I go to the masterminds. I went to this 10X Growth Con, a conference, entrepreneurs conference event in Miami a few weeks ago. And there were tickets that were selling for like $100. You sit way in the back in a stadium. And there was a ticket for $20,000 to sit at the very front. Same content, same information, right? You hear the same speakers and everything. Why would somebody pay $20,000 or $15,000 to sit up front versus just paying $100 just to be in the room to get the same information? Look, mastermind concept, connections. It's not the information. It's it's the connections. That's what you pay for. So, when I go to things like this, I don't really go for content. I go for connections. So I'm going to be the guy that's going to be sitting at the very front, but I cannot do that if I'm not making money. So with our strategy here, with what we're going, I'll tell you this right now, and I told you this before. When I help you get to hit those targets, okay, through the success challenge. Again, the success challenge is your gateway, is your path. Just go through it. Okay. When I help you hit those targets, we're going to have a mastermind that will be relevant, that will put you in circles that you need to be to really take your game to the next level. Connection, association, all that good stuff. It will be premium level. It will be priced, premium, 10,000 plus, but you will be able to afford it because you're making money. Right now, people who are just getting started, they don't need to go there because they're not ready for it. They can't afford it, and you'll be an overkill for you. Okay. So I'll tell you like it is. I'll be completely transparent with you, and I'll do things that will be for, that will help you grow into the independent entrepreneur that you need to be and that you want to be, if you want to be that. I always said that I will always, and that's not going to change. So the mastermind yacht trip happens when you reach 10K or before. Donna, if you are in the success challenge and if you're going through that, if you have all the core products, you will get a free invite to the first one at no cost. We still hold that true. That did not change. So if you were exposed to that idea, then we'll keep it for you. Okay. All right, Dave, just received confirmation. Your 4% affiliate status approved. Okay, great. So it's working. Nice. All right. Can you please add, okay, this thing's going too fast. Can you please add more to the email swipes? Anthony, that will be, yes, that will be for affiliate promotional partners. And that's why you guys will see. You guys will see some things we have coming up. We're finalizing a lot of things this week as well in terms of promotions. When you make a first 10,000, are you referring in a month? Danny, can be in a month, can be in 2 months. Like initially, I just want you to be able to hit that target. Ideally, it doesn't hopefully sooner than later, right? But you don't have to, again, $10,000 is not a lot of money, but it is a lot of money if you've never made that money. So my intention for you is for you to hit your first 10K. Once you hit that first 10K, then the next step is how do you do that every single month? Because once you hit your first 10K, it's like a 4-minute mile. Okay, you break that barrier of that self-imposed limitation of what's possible for you. If the most money you've ever made was like 2,000 in a month or 1,500 in a month, the idea of me telling you to hit 10K in a month, it will go over your head, and your conscious mind won't even pick up on that because it's too much. You don't even know what it's like, right? So if we can if we can trick your conscious mind and really work with your subconscious mind, and then do certain things in a certain way that would cause you to feel and act and do things that will just lead to that end result that you want. You can't work with your conscious mind in that kind of stuff because your conscious mind is like that governor. Okay, it's have you ever heard a saying like, he's too much in his head or she's too much in her head? Your head is gonna limit you, man. So that's why through the success challenge, if you guys are picking up on these, you guys get what I'm saying here? Like, we're trying to work with your subconscious more than your conscious, because your conscious is be like, dude, I've never done it before. I'm out, man. It's difficult. I can't, right? So we need to trick it. We need to go to your subconscious, work with your subconscious, and your subconscious will dictate what your conscious mind sees and picks up on. It's like that lens, right? If we can change that lens, being your conscious mind, then things just happen naturally and it flows for you. But once you hit that 10K, something happens in your brain and you're like, dude, it wasn't that easy or wasn't that hard, right? I thought it was hard, but it wasn't that hard. So what if it took you 3 months? Okay, great. What if it took you 4 months? It's okay. Okay. Hit that target. Try to do it faster, as soon as possible, but you don't have to hold yourself to a 30-day. But once you do that, then you do it in 30 days. And then if you can do it in 30 days, you know, before you know it, you hit your 100,000 that year. So for you to go, I'll tell you this, you know, I mean, I was able to go from promoting other people's products. I was failing in the company for the first like 8 months. And it's when I was promoting like everybody else in that company as an affiliate. When I saw myself as an affiliate, I was failing because I was doing what everybody else in that company was doing, you know. And then when I started to really do things differently, just like I teach you in the Success Challenge, literally that path, I became #1 income earner in 3 months. It took me 3 months, about 3 months in that company. And I think I was making like probably 20 to 30,000 a month. And then when success comes, it's going to come so quickly, you guys. You'd be like, dude, you know, why was I not successful all these years? I mean, it's true. When I first heard, I think it was Napoleon Hill or somebody, I think it was Napoleon who said, it was talking about it. It's like, dude, when riches show up, you never go back. It's like, as soon as you learn how to ride a bicycle, you can't forget how to ride a bicycle. You'll always be able to do that. You know, your first 10,000 will be the hardest to make, but then your next one is going to be 10 times easier. Okay, let's move on. Other questions, let's see. How can I join the Academy funnel? Okay, if you are not in internet, if you don't have internet traffic mastery, I mean, honestly, the best thing for you would be just to get in internet traffic mastery so that you can get yourself upgraded to the Academy at no extra cost. Otherwise, just wait and you'll see promotions all over the internet, and you can just join the Academy later on. The price will be higher, but you'll be able to join it later. What is your ultimate goal, Vic? 9 figures. Money is more like a scorecard for me right now. But yeah, I do have goals. I have financial goals. $1 million a day is what I'm going for. I haven't hit that yet. You know, I want to have systematically from what I'm doing, not from like investments and things like that, but I want to be able to get myself to $1 million in a day in revenue consistently. That's my target. Is that like, do I really need it? Not really. I mean, there's so much we can do with money, right? But it's a scorecard. That means, see, the goal is one thing, but who you need to become to be able to reach that goal is another thing. Is what the goal makes you to become. So if your target is $10,000, don't look at it as just money, right? You gotta, and again, if you're going through the Success Challenge, I teach you all this stuff. You know, we talk about it, and we're being honest about it too. You know, so it's who you need to become. It's you know, the way you think right now. If you're making $1,000 a month or no money, that thinking will never get you to 10K a month or 10K ever, because your best thinking got you to where you are today. You know, so that's why we focus on that invisible stuff so much, because visible just shows up naturally if you take care of the invisible. Yeah. Okay, other questions. Let's see if we have any other questions. See a lot of comments. You guys are pumped. Okay, great. Price now for ITM is $2,000. Yeah, it's $2,000. It's been selling for $2,000. I mean, if you go to 4percent.com corporate site, you can buy it right now for $2,000. We have sales come, you know, people buying it every day for $2,000. If you are here, okay, this week, I'm going to send you an email. You'll be able to get ITM. I'll be able to give it. I'll give it to you for the same discount price we got it for the, or we gave it to our pre-launch founding, or you know, that first initial group of students, $997. I'll give it to you for half off. I'll send you an email sometime. It'll be like for like a day. We'll probably do like a 24-hour promotion on it, just for members, insiders only. And then next week is going to be, you know, it's going to be selling for at least $2K publicly. But we're gonna be selling ITA, so Internet Traffic Academy. It's going to be a steal because it's like $10,000 product. And it's timeless, man. It's not one of those things where, if you buy it now, then you have to worry about tactics changing or Facebook. We're not even focusing a lot on Facebook there at all. Mark my words, you guys. Okay, Facebook, in a very short while, Facebook will be very, very difficult. I'll tell you this about traffic, and again, we're going to talk more about traffic later on. You guys want to hang out for a few more minutes, or you want me to call it a wraps? I can tell you a couple of things about traffic. Okay, traffic is not one of those things like, okay, how can I get the cheapest traffic? Or what's really important in traffic, especially now, is not the price of traffic. It's the cost per conversion, right? It's the cost per lead. And then it's also the engagement of the lead. So it's not what it used to be, So with Facebook right now, you got to also consider the source. Let me ask you this: do you go to Facebook looking for ads? Unless maybe you're specifically looking for something. But Facebook, people go to hang out. People go to socialize. Do you go to Instagram looking for, like, hoping you will get advertised to? No. I mean, people don't like that kind of stuff, So why would we think that we need to, like, hammer on Facebook? Marketers, advertisers, they mess up for everybody. Marketers mess things up for everybody. Social media comes up, and yeah, they got to make money, so they allow advertisers to go, and then advertisers come in, and then they just break everything. So Facebook right now, it's costing 300 to 500% more to advertise on Facebook than it used to be a year and a half ago. So there's other ways to get traffic, and it's not even about getting a lot of traffic. It's about what do you do with the traffic when it shows up. So Internet Traffic Academy, it takes all of those things and ideas and strategies into consideration, and it teaches people how to really build yourself. Ultimately, what you need is you need to have a traffic system that works and it perpetuates, and then you need to have a system that that does something with that traffic, so that even if you're not there, your traffic is converting into whatever it is that you're doing. And then you need to have a system that helps you bond with your people, because getting traffic is like, you need to get attention. You go out there in the marketplace, or you go out there in the cyberspace, you get attention. And I want to get attention of the people who will be pre-interested in the product that I'm promoting over here strategically. I don't want just attention from somebody who could care less about what I'm selling over here, because my intention is to sell. I want to get their attention here, take them through my world. Once they're in my world, this becomes my market. And then to the degree that I can serve my market, not that market, but my market right here, okay, to the degree that I'm valuable to my market, will I get rewarded monetarily and financially. So a lot of people get it twisted. A lot of people think, well, my market is out there, so I got to like hammer and scream. And yeah, nobody wants to listen to you anymore. Nobody opens your emails because people are sick and tired of you, Okay, can we participate on the Academy funnel like a co-op to make money? Santos, I don't think we're not in business of doing co-ops, man. I'm in business to teach you how to build a business for yourself and give you great products to promote. If you want to collaborate with 4%, I want to create world's best products and only focus on things that are really, really relevant, the most potent things that move the needle for people, and then teach you how to build your business just collaborating with us. I don't really want to run co-ops and run things like business opportunities do, One of the things that we did, I think I told you guys before, is we have incorporated with this, we went out with this data company out there. And again, we're going to be like, if you're in the academy, I'm going to be teaching all this stuff because this is the stuff that we're literally doing in the company here in 4%. But we've got some insights right now on like some things in 4%, like some of the things that we're doing. It's crazy. I mean, it's nuts. Data aggregation, and so we've connected with this data company, and we can see things right now. There's like when you have a click coming in from Facebook ad, when you have a click coming in from from an influencer, and when you have a click coming in from like a content-driven marketing piece, okay, and then when you track the life cycle of that click, right? What do they do? The opt-in ratios, the bounce ratios, the engagement ratios, email open ratios, right? Based on where that click was originated. And also we can even drill deeper and take a look at the message that was put in front of that click, or, to get that click in the first place. What did they respond to, right? The messaging all the way to the very, beginning of that, of getting that person's attention. And then we can trace them down all the way through the program and see, okay, if we have 100 people coming in from all these 3 different sources, you guys, the amount of information that we're seeing and the behavioral activities of these people based on where they're coming from and what they're responding to is mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. We can see, what do they buy? Do they go through trainings? Do they finish off trainings? Do they watch videos to the end or not? Do they drop off? Do they refund? Do they charge back? How many products do they buy? When do they buy the products? How many days apart do they engage in purchasing other? I mean, it's crazy what we see. And so, this is what I'm talking about, like really understanding marketing is when you understand marketing at this degree and also understand the tools that you can connect with and all these things. So all these things we're bringing to the academy, and the academy is going to be the place of mastery, traffic and everything related to traffic. It's there's going to be nothing like it. Just like the success challenge for affiliate marketing, Internet Traffic Academy is going to be that place for like marketers, like fuel for that rocket. You know what I mean? And people won't have to really focus on anything else. Like, you really do not have to buy 10, 15, 20 different products. Try to learn a piece over here, a piece over here. It's really simple. You get the strategies, you get the fundamentals right, you get your head right, you represent great products, you build a business around it through the proper awareness, and then you fuel it, you understand the traffic. That's it. You can crush it. You can make 10 million bucks in a year if you want. And build a business around it, and then replicate it, and then, you can run your own 4% if you want one day. That's how we started. Everything starts from step 1. You guys, look, I appreciate you. It's been, over 90 minutes here. So I covered a lot of stuff. I'm going to have this replay probably posted in the members area. Stay awesome. It's great being with, back with you here. Always great to connect with you guys. Sorry for being out of loop, out of contact. Just had my head in an area where it mattered most, at the time. And we're building for long run. We don't want to be a flash in the pan type thingy, and we want to do things right. We've got something very, very special here that we cannot mess up, and we will not mess up, and we'll change tens of millions of people's lives, including yours. Okay. Appreciate you guys. Be awesome. God bless, and I'll connect with you soon.